Customers, please, 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 please check and double check your addresses. So this video is just to bring some awareness, if nothing else, to the customers about the importance of putting the correct address inside your delivery order. It took me back to a post to where I remember this article of where a DoorDash driver was going up to a residence to drop off the pizza. The intoxicated man on the other side shot through the front door, narrowly missing the driver. Crazy part about it is this person was actually going to the correct house. Now imagine going up to the wrong house, following an incorrect address put inside the app. Not too long ago, I ran into a pretty sketchy situation like that myself. And here's what happened. Let me pull over so I can talk to you guys real quick. I have more excitement at night, I think, than I do in my daytime deliveries. Actually, let me go ahead and mark this as delivered, and we got a story time. All right, so yeah, I delivered over here, and the customer came from over there in the darkness. Not that you guys probably could see any of that. This could happen with any delivery app, but I'm making this video, I guess, mostly for the customers to check and double check your addresses, because having the wrong address in your order can really screw someone over. So as I wrote them in this letter, I wrote them and told them what was going on with it, why if the GPS ping is at a different location, it's because the customer was at a different location. So I was just actually praising the GPS that finally they were getting it right, because so many times when I do a corner shop order, it will be off by like a digit or so. Like it'll be like 2 doors down or 2 houses down or something like that. This one actually took me exactly where the customer said it was supposed to be. The address matched to the T. I saw the numerals on the home, and the instructions said this. It said to go to the right-hand side of the thing, look for a black gate, and go through. So and the funny part about it is everything matched up, and it was dark, so I had to turn on my light, which I hate going up to people's homes in the dark with your light on anyway, because you look like a creep, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going up there with a bag, light on, walking to the side of someone's home. They're not in the house. They turned the garage into I guess an apartment or whatever. I've seen this happen many times. Wouldn't be a problem if it was the daytime, but this is the nighttime. So crazy me, dyslexic, I go on the left-hand side. There's a sign up there that says beware of dogs. I'm like, okay, well, if they know I'm coming, hopefully they got the dogs put up. So I was like, wait a minute, I'm on the left-hand side. I'm dyslexic, stupid, go to the right-hand side. So this is me, and they have gravel around their around their house, so you can hear me crunch, 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 and I'm in all black. I got a black hat on, I'm all like, black shirt on, looking very suspicious with my freaking bag of frozen dog food that this person ordered. Looking like a looter for the most part. I mean, these people don't know any different. So I got a message coming. So yeah, I go to the other side of it, which I had to cross these people's grass because they didn't have a clear path to get into the right-hand side of the garage area, which I thought was weird that they would tell me to go to the right-hand side and not the left, because the left was actually paved. Anyway, go through, follow instructions, just unlatch the gate, come on in, and drop it off. So when I get there, it's one of those kind of garage kind of things where it's almost like a 2-story. So on the side of it, there's some stairs. So I'm going in, I walk up the stairs, and the lights are on. They, you can tell they're kind of hippies because they had their bongamadong out there where they were smoking. And I set the dog food down. I take a picture. And, I saw the sign that says beware of dogs. I'm thinking, okay, this has to be it. I mean, why would they have beware of dogs if they didn't have dogs and not ordering dog food? So I set it down, and I make my way back down. Granted, guys, the whole time I got a flashlight on because I can't see anything. It's dark. Sorry, I had to focus and make that turn. I set it down, walk back out, again, crunch, 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 flashlight on, and the people whose main house it was, they had their windows open, so they hear all this, and I'm sure they see somebody walking with a hat on between their house with with a flashlight. That's very suspicious, very suspicious. So I get back to my car. As I'm heading back to my car, let me slow myself down. As I head back to my car, I hear a voice. Are you at Corner Shop? Yeah. Who's asking? And it's some chick. She comes out from across the street. She's like, oh, hey, it's totally my fault. I put the wrong address in there, and you were getting the dog food, right? I said, yeah, I got the dog food and I dropped it off. It's back there if you want it. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry, so totally sorry. And you know, the person who owns the house, the front, like the main part of the house, they come out and they're like, hey, is everything okay? Can I help you guys find something? And she's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I live across the street and I put the wrong address on there. And yeah, he's delivering some food for me. And I was like, I'm sorry, I thought I was delivering it to you, who's across the street, but I'm actually invading your house. I'm so sorry about that. Because then she asked me, like, who am I looking for? I said, I'm not looking for nobody. You already introduced yourself as a neighbor to this lady. You are in the neighborhood, so you can go back there and get your food because of the mistake that you made. My mission is done. I'm not going back there again. The homeowner, I don't know what I want to call her. Whoever the person was that was at the front of the house, that owned the front of the house, they went back there and got the food, and then they brought it to me, and I gave it to the girl or whatever. Whatever. We got it handed off to the correct person. She's like, oh, you know, so sorry about that. And she was just like stuck in the street, just frozen, like she wasn't gonna go back there and get the food. I was like, I'm not going back there again. Now that I know that I'm at the wrong place, it said beware of dogs. Now, I had no idea if the dog was loose at this point, knowing that you are not the person who said, you know, what am I trying to say? I have no idea what dog was back there. I could have went back there and got mauled to death. You know what I'm saying? And then let's say and that's what I wrote to Cornershop. Y'all really need to start putting the addresses, you know, where we're going, because let's say I just happened to take this order and it was at a bad part of town. That could have turned out a lot differently. Imagine me walking up to a trap house, got your frozen bag of dog food, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, not the best thing. So customers, help us, for one, put the right address on there. Because even if Cornershop does show you the correct address and cross streets, if I'm walking up to anybody's house, whether it's whether it's in a bad part of town or the good part of town, you just unannounced walking up onto someone's property, they have every right to do something about it. You know, oh, it was just this dude walking up talking about delivering food. So I just I didn't know what he was talking about. So yeah, you just never know. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I wrote Cornershop, let them know, like, hey, y'all need to really like look at that. Y'all need to cross reference her and ask, you know, check, double check, make sure she gets her stuff right, because that was not cool. That was not cool at all. But anyway, I'm finna go head over here to Randall's. I'm still out here tonight, shaken but not stirred. But I'm going to get my night finished, and you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.